Computed tomography or CT is an excellent tool for modern medical imaging. It's available in almost all hospitals throughout the world. CT produces 3D images with an excellent image quality for patient diagnosis purposes. Or CT is an excellent tool for modern medical CT imaging is carried out very fast. However, CT uses X-rays, which are ionizing radiation, so its use can cause harm to the human body. In addition, the CT system is very complex, so there are the potential errors from each stage that can produce images leading to misdiagnosis. To minimize this, CT must always be monitored so that it's always performing to standard. This monitoring is done by a complex procedure known as quality control or QC. The QC procedure consists of daily, monthly, and annual tasks. Each procedure is time-consuming. Manual QC can take many hours. Manual measurement of image quality parameters can also lead to a bias due to the subjectivity of examiners. IndoQCT presents to answer the needs of QC, which is automatic, fast, objective, and accurate. IndoQCT originated from comprehensive research published in reputable international journals. Unlike some existing software that can only be used on one type of phantom and with limited parameters, IndoQCT can be employed to measure numerous parameters of image quality from various phantoms in the market. IndoQCT can also measure some image quality metrics directly from the patient's clinical image for easier and more objective dose optimization. IndoQCT can be utilized by various groups: clinical medical physicists, researchers, lecturers, students, or for those who want to learn about CT. It provides convenience, efficiency, measurement objectivity, universality, and portability. IndoQCT can be downloaded from the website www.IndoQCT.com.
Hey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, welcome to the third day of the summer course in Medical Physics 2025, IndoQCT for CD image quality measurements. We are very grateful to be blessed with good health so we can join this summer course in the third day. Well, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Suci Faniandari, and I will be the moderator for today's session. In this meeting, we will have a very interesting lecture with Mr. Arich Naufal in the topics of PACS connection with IndoQCT. Maybe we can greet Mr. Arich Naufal first. Good morning, Mr. Can you join us, Mr. Arich Naufal? Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, how are you, Mr.?
I'm good.
Okay, let me introduce a brief about Mr. Arich Naufal. Mr. Arich Naufal, Master of Science, is a research assistant at Radiation Physics Laboratory, Diponegoro University, which developed the IndoQCD, a software to evaluate CT images quality for all kinds of phantoms. He is graduated from Master of Physics, Diponegoro University. Okay, without any further ado, maybe we can start this session. Mr. Arich, are you
Okay, I'm
ready?
ready.
Okay, we can start this session and we'll continue this session. In the end of this session, we will have a discussion. So to start this summer course, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Suchi, for the kind introduction. Let me share my screen first. Entire screen. Share. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, but we still in your WhatsApp in your desktop.
Can you see my screen?
Um, yes, we have seen it.
Okay.
Maybe you can make it a full screen, Mr.
Gedein
Arich.
dulu baru di share screen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, some of the participant is still in the waiting room.
Screen one, screen two. Ini ya berarti ya. Yeah, I'm sorry, my connection is a bit slow.
Okay, we can wait for it.
Oh, ini duplikat. Oke.
Okay, we can greet our participant first, maybe. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Gometea. I think there is a lot of participant from the out of the department. Oh, we have 58. Oh, 59.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. Arich.
Okay. Is it my voice clear?
Yes, it's clear enough.
Okay. Okay, good morning everyone. Today we will learn about fact text connection, PACS connection with IndoQCT. Okay. This is our schedule today. Text connection with IndoQCT. This is the table of contents. We will learn about PACS in fundamentals and its advantages and disadvantages. And we will learn about mini PACS with Ortang. And next, we will learn about mini PACS connection with IndoQCT.
I'm sorry, Mr. Arich, your slide is not moving yet. It's still in the cover. We cannot see the table of content.
I think the share screen is quite low,
Oh,
slow.
okay, you can continue. Yeah, we can see the table of contents now. Okay, you still mute your microphone, Mr. Arich?
Yeah, maybe I will use another computer to share my screen.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we are so sorry about the trouble in the connection for all the participants. We will wait for a while to Mr. Arich Naufal to present the very interesting topic in this morning. Okay, in this day we will have two sessions. Actually, the first one is with Mr. Arich, and then the second session we will do in this afternoon with Mr. Panji. Okay. We will wait for Mr. Arich Naufal. In this afternoon, we will have a session to talk about the city number after this session with Mr. Panji Triadiaksa. Okay, Mr. Naufal, can you join us?
Okay. We do some adjustment in the room. So I will talk with my actual account, but share screen and I will operate with this account.
Okay. So please continue your presentation.
Okay. Sampai mana tadi? Okay, this is the table of contents. We will learn about PACS in fundamental of PACS and its advantages, disadvantages, and mini PACS with Ortang and mini PACS connection with IndoQCT. Okay, this is the basics. So what is PACS? Maybe some of you is already know about PACS, especially the audience which working in the hospital. So PACS basically are a computer network-based image storage, processing, distribution, and retrieval systems that can be used to capture, store, recall, display, manipulate, and print medical images and its associated data. So digitally stored image can be accessed at any time from PACS-enabled workstation, either within the radiology network or remotely. So this definition is bring from this book, the Clinical Engineering Handbook. So basically, PACS is a server, an image server, mainly for storing image data. So it's very commonly used in hospital which serve radiological facilities. So this is the diagram, the typical PACS workflow. So initially, hospitals before PACS, hospitals purchased film digitizer to so routine X-ray will be converted to digital format. So we are converting from film to digital format. Now it is commonly digital image go from the scanning devices directly into the PACS. So after we scan or expose a phantom or patient, usually the digital image can be directly stored in the PACS server. PACS usually has a central server that serves as the image repository and multiple client computers linked with a local or wide area network. In this case, LAN or WAN. Yeah. Images are stored using the digital imaging and communications in medicine or the DICOM standard, DICOM files. So why we use PACS instead of just copy the DICOM files after we scan an image? So basically in a busy environment, for example, hospital or other medicine uh, near a hospital commonly, PACS can organize many DICOM files from many examination. So this is very good for archiving many records from historical examination from the past. And the user can directly download from the server. This is to avoid interception in the aspect of data loss, maybe data corruption, or a threat from a virus. Then that this can happen with copying to an external drive, for example, a thumb drive or external hard disk. Okay, this is the example of PACS software. We have here the infamous Infinite PACS, and this is the Synapse PACS from, I think, from Fujifilm vendor. They have a Synapse PACS, and this is the Osirix PACS, which commonly used in Mac OS environment hospital. Okay, this is the diagram for the typical PACS workflow. We can see here that PACS usually have the main server as an archive in the middle, and this is the main archive. So this is directly connected to the server. And they have a web server. The web server can be accessed from multiple web clients to view or to evaluate the images. The server is connected also from the radiology information system. This is mainly to record many examination and workstation, and this is the input modalities where the radiologist expose patients. After expose patients, the images can be stored directly to the server, and the server will put the images into the archive, just like that. Okay, next. This is already mentioned before. Okay, there are several DICOM protocol in PACS environment. For example, C store is mainly to store images, yeah, obviously, to the PACS server. And cvine is a command to search images based on filter. For example, dates, patient ID, study description maybe, and etc. And cmove is a command to get the images from the server to an evaluation workstation. This is where mainly the doctor or the client can see the resulting images from the PACS. Okay, next is advantages of PACS. Why we used PACS for modern imaging facilities. The PACS can replace a standard X-ray film archive, which means a much smaller X-ray storage space. So usually each PACS system can be configured to store certain period of images. For example, 5 years in the past, and beyond the 5 years, they are automatically deleted forever. But also it depends on the PACS system configuration, and also allows for remote viewing and reporting, and also include teleradiology. So the examination can be delivered from far away. Uh, it uh, it doesn't have to be in the same network or in the same place. So many hospital can view images if configured correctly. Next is accelerates the incorporation of medical images into an electronic health record. This is to migrate all paper-based recording into a digital one. This is for efficiency. And then images can be archived and transported on portable media. And the last one is quicker reporting back to the requesting clinician. However, PACS also comes with some disadvantages, which are mainly the cost. Most of PACS, I mean fully operated PACS in the hospital is cost is a very expensive. It's an expensive project. So although innovations such as open source and rental PACS can be alternative to minimize the cost. Other than that, the bandwidth limits, we know that each images can contain many slices or many studies, many series. This can be overloaded with a bandwidth limits. So there is a bottleneck in the bandwidth limits. And also the last one is the workstation limits. The workstation can be overloaded also. to accommodate so many images at once. The next is mini packs with Ortang. So what is the difference between fully operated packs and mini packs? Basically, packs is a big program, big software that operate within a network. And mini packs is a light version of it. The mini packs is small, quick, and flexible software that can be deployed on a consumer PC. And the example of mini packs is Ortang that we will try in this session. Ortang is an open source packs that can be installed on a PC. It also supports typical DICOM protocols, as we mentioned before, such as cstore, cfind, move, and get. Move and get is basically similar to get the DICOM files, to download, basically. So maybe you will question this, where to get the Ortang software. So Ortang is an open software. We can visit this the Ortang server, or we can just Google Ortang, yeah. And we will directly visit this website. And to download, this is the button to download. After we click this button, we will be redirected to this download page. We can see here that Ortang comes for different operating system. But in this session, we will demonstrate only for the Windows environment, Windows operating system. But basically, Ortang can run also for Mac OS and maybe Linux over here. But we don't demonstrate in this session. Okay, this is the download page. We will use the 64 bits because most of us in Windows operating system is based on 64-bit system. Okay, this is the download. We will use the latest one, the 25.7. After installing the Ortang, we can open the dashboard. So basically, the dashboard, if the Ortang installed on a local host PC, it means that the server installed in the same machine as the client. So we can access this dashboard, admin dashboard, from this address, localhost. Apa iki cenah? And localhost and port 8042. This is to access the admin dashboard. So in this example, we can see that some images have been uploaded to the server. You can see here. So the question is, can IndoQCT retrieve DICOM images directly from back server? The short answer is yes. However, some configurations have to be done. And in this case, Ortang or the PAX acts as a server and IndoQCT acts as a client. However, because in this course, we cannot simulate the connection with a fully operated PAX system because we are not in the hospital. So we will use mini PAX instead. We will use Ortang to simulate PAX connection with IndoQCT. But this is we understand that this is highly technical. So we hope you will follow us through. In this session, we will try how to configure the mini packs locally with IndoQCT. So what it means to be a local host connection? It means both server, the back server, and the client, IndoQCT, run on the same machine. So this is the default requirement for local connection. This is for Ortang as a server, and this is IndoQCT as a client. So basically, both need application entity title or AE title, and both of them need IP address, which in this case, localhost is both 127.0.0.1. We can try. We will show you later. And Ortang also requires DICOM port, and IndoQCT requires port. The port in this is different from the DICOM port for the local Ortang server. And these both information have to be added or registered for each other. So both of them, the server and the client, have to acknowledge each other in the settings on or in the registration. Okay, this is registering Ortang in IndoQCT. So this is the default configuration for localhost connection. This is for Ortang as a server. We put this information in the IndoQCT right here. To access the settings, we can just click this button, settings, and this settings window will appear. In the DICOM server area, we can add new or delete server configuration. But by default, IndoQCT comes with a default localhost Ortang configuration. So this information is in default showed in the IndoQCT. So the Ortang AE title is Ortang, must be capitalized. The DICOM port with Ortang server is 4242. The IP address is this 127.0.0.1 for localhost connection. The description, you can put anything you want for the description. It is not much different. So this information is inputted right here. Yeah, this is the same. Yeah. After we input, then we click set to apply server. Okay, next, after we registering Ortang into IndoQCT, next we register IndoQCT in Ortang. So right here we have IndoQCT info default configuration for local host connection. The IA title is IndoQCT, must be capitalized also. The IP address is the same because this is local host or local connection. But the port, this is different from DICOM port earlier. This is the DICOM port 4242. But the port for IndoQCT is 11117. This is the default settings. This information has to be imported into the Ortang configuration files. But if you want to be convenient, we can just copy the modified JSON file into the Ortang configuration directory. This is the address. We will demonstrate this later. So instead of just manually copy this, we can just replace the original configuration. So where to get the modified JSON configuration for Ortang? we can you can get the configuration from this website. This is our new official website, indomp.com, and in the download homepage, we can see here there are 3 files. Maybe you familiar with this file, IndoQCT installer, and this is the Ortang installer, and the middle one is Ortang JSON configuration. We need this file, this configuration file, and download right here. This is a very small file to be downloaded. Okay, after configuring the Ortang connection, we need to restart the Ortang service in Windows only. To access the service, we can right-click in the taskbar and click Task Manager. This window will appear. And we navigate to this last tab. This is the Service tab. And we search for Ortang service. And right-click and restart the Ortang service, or we can just use this button to restart. Okay. After we restart, the Ortang will apply the new configuration file, and we can access the dashboard and connection with IndoQCT. Okay, next we will show you how to retrieve the DICOM files for local Ortang connection from IndoQCT. So for connection to the PACS in IndoQCT, we will use this button, this cloud button, the 4th button from the left, okay? And this dialog will appear. This is the default Ortang configuration we just registered in IndoQCT, and we can just click login. Okay, next, this is the default dialog. If we successfully logged in into the Ortang server, we can see here that this is the information for just a reminder for Ortang server we just set up. And right here we provide a filter, date and time filter, and the type of modality to filter the images. Please keep in mind that yesterday, Dr. Anam also explained about DICOM hierarchy. Such hierarchy is also applied right here. So in this search, it is based on the study search. So this is a study, not a patient-based search. Okay, after we choose certain study, we can click this button to download the file, the images. We can see here that images can contain various number for various examination. It depends on the slices and series inside the studies. And we can select the images that we want to view. And this is the downloading process right here. And after we successfully download the images, we can see here that images are automatically open in the IndoQCT. Right here. Okay, so the question is, can Minipax connection run on a local area network? The answer is yes. However, some additional configuration needs to be completed. So in this case, local area network, it means the server, the PACS server is on a different machine than than the client. So maybe the client or IndoQCT run on PC A, but the server, the OTeng server, is installed on PC B. We can configure such a connection for PC A. IndoQCT can access the server from PC B. But of course, additional configuration such as firewall and permission needs to be completed. And also, please keep in mind, LAN connection is not on the cloud. It means it cannot be accessed from outside the intended network. So it just locally available. For example, in one hospital area or in one building that has the same LAN connection. So this is the illustration. We can see here that the server, this is where ORTAN is installed, or fully functional packs. And then we configure a hub. The hub can be connected to many clients at once, and each client can connect to the server. But yeah, there is some additional configuration to be completed first. And next, can IndoQCT connect to PAX server such as Synapse or Infinite or Osirix? The answer is yes. However, some additional configuration also need to be completed, such as permission, firewall, and yeah, many more. So in this case, coordination and communication with PAX IT team is essential to obtain permission and maintain trust. So because the risk of sensitive information may be leaking to outsider, so the PAX configuration usually is strict. So we have to coordinate with the admin or the IT team of the PAX system installed in our facility to obtain permission for our software, in this case IndoQCT, to be recognized with the PAX, and conversely, the PAX system can be recognized by the client in the IndoQCT, like that. Okay, this is the conclusion. So basically, PAX is a network-based image storage, processing, distribution, and retrieval systems. Minipax environment can be developed using ORTAN as a server and a DICOM viewer as a client. IndoQCT as a DICOM viewer can be connected to ORTAN to streamline DICOM query retrieval protocol. Yeah, I think this is my presentation. Next, we will demonstrate, but from my original PC. Excuse me. Yeah. I will share my, stop sharing. Okay. I will share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can
Okay.
see.
First, we will download the ORTAN. Okay, this is the download page, ORTAN. Okay, we can see here that there are several available options for ORTAN download. we will use this installer for Windows, but several other option is also available for Mac OS, for Ubuntu OpenSUSE, and the popular Linux distribution. Okay, we use this Windows and 64. I think most of us is 64 system. Okay, we will use, enggak loh. Kan sininya yang di mute kan. Sininya yang di mute kan. Check, can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can hear Mr. Arich.
Okay.
Maybe there is a comment from the participants. Maybe you can explain it slowly because there is a comment in the chat rooms.
Okay, we will continue first, okay?
Yes.
So we can use the latest one, maybe this version or the previous version. Yeah, Orteng is releasing many versions in the short of time. So maybe we will use this. It's the same version as my installed in the PC. Okay, download. Okay, the download process has begun. The file size is about 200 megabyte. So it will take a while to finish the download. But actually, I already have the file. So we can skip this process. Next, we have to get the configuration file, IndoMP.com. Okay, this is the download page. Click. You can see here that there are 3 files. We need this configuration, JSON configuration. This is very small file. We can download this. Okay. Okay, let's see if we already have the file. Okay, right here we already download the Orteng configuration file. We need to rename this file into Orteng. Orteng.json. And maybe I will collect this together with the installer. This is Orteng demo. Okay. Replace. Okay, basically I already have the installer and the configuration file. Next, we will install the Orteng. Yes. Oh, okay. Maybe I have to uninstall the current Orteng. Orteng. Okay, install. Okay. Next we install. Fine. Next. We can just click next. Okay. Next. Next. Yes. Next. 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 Install. Okay. This is to install the Ortang server in the local connection. And next, we will use this configuration file to replace the original one. So we can register the IndoQCT configuration into the Ortang registration. Copy. And we have to navigate to the Ortang folder in C, program files, Ortang server, configuration, and we paste in this directory, in this folder. Okay. Yeah, we replace the original one. Continue. Okay, we have just replaced the original JSON Ortang configuration file with our modified configuration. Next, we will check if the Ortang has successfully installed. We will use the browser. To access the admin dashboard for localhost connection, we can just type localhost. Ini tanda apa namanya? Tanda apa ya namanya? Titik dua. Titik dua. And with port 8042. This means we access the localhost in this specific port. And we enter this. Okay. We need to enter also the admin username and password, which is username is admin. It is in semicolon colon. Oh yeah. And the password is also the same as username, admin. Okay, after we input this credential, we can sign in into the Ortang dashboard. Sign in. Okay, you can see here that the Ortang server is successfully installed in the local machine. And in this example also, we can see that there are several images that are already uploaded to the server. So this is from different studies. If we inspect one of them, so before that, I think it is better to demonstrate to upload some images, some new images first. So to upload images, we use this upload button, and maybe select folder. Okay, we search for some images, maybe city images, maybe CDDI Phantom, upload. Okay, this is the latest images that has been uploaded. Okay, we can see here that we can upload as many images to the server. Maybe some question. Okay. Next, we must navigate to IndoQCT to see how to configure the Ortang server and registering it into IndoQCT. After we open IndoQCT, we have to navigate to this button, settings, click, and this dialog will appear, and navigate to the DICOM server. Okay. Next, delete first. Next, we add new, and we use local connection 127.0.0.1 with the DICOM port of 4242, and IA title is Ortang in capitalized. Description is you can input whatever you want in this description. Maybe I will use the default value. Okay. This is the Ortang configuration, default configuration for local connection, and add. You can see here that the current server has been already registered in IndoQCT. And after that, we set the current settings to apply the Ortang server. Set. Next, we log in into the Ortang via IndoQCT. Connect to PACS. We can use this button, the fourth button from the left. Connect to PACS. And we can just log in. We can see here that this is the previous Ortang configuration. Log in. Okay. You can see here that this is the server. Maybe we want to check if the Ortang connection is success. We can ping here. Yeah, this is the status of the current connection. We also can see here that there are several filters, the date filters and the modality filters. But if we want to see all images, we can set all date and all modality first, and click this button to search the images. Click. Okay. This is the list of the uploaded images inside the server. Then how to download certain images? Maybe we will use this filter city for filtering only city images. So IndoQCT can surely open. Search again. Okay, this is only city images. We can see here the modality is only city. Maybe we will select these images, the latest one we just uploaded, and click this download button. The download has started. Okay, after finish, the IndoQCT will automatically open the downloaded files like this. Okay, we can see here that the downloaded file is automatically sorted into the hierarchy. We can see here that one patient consists, in this case, of one study, and in this study consisted of 3 series. Each series, we can see here that there are images, 16 images for every series. This is already have been sorted. Okay. I will also show you how to download another images. We click this again, connect to PACS, and log in. Maybe, okay. Search. Maybe this one. We can also search for specific series. So we can use this button to show series. And we click this again to retrieve series. Oh, this is one study and one series. Maybe this one, Japan. Maybe this specific series, which has 44 images. We can download on a series level. Download. Okay. The images has been downloaded and automatically open within IndoQCT. This is just one series because we just download a single series. We can see here. There is a one patient, one study, and one series. But if we just want to download a whole study, we can just click this again. Catfan, yeah, Catfan. If we focus on this field and click download, the download will we will get a whole studies consisted of 2 series. Let's try download. This will download 131, like this, 131 images. Okay, the images has been opened. We can see here in the hierarchy that there are 2 series we have just downloaded. Okay, I think that's enough from me. If you have question, please ask.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Arich, for the explanation. We have learned about the theoretical and also the practical about the connection between PACS and IndoQCT. We have a lot of practical questions, Mr. Arich, in the chat column. Maybe we can start from the question from Mr. Binish Ahmed. The dialog box is not showing in the DICOM hierarchy. Maybe you can answer it, Mr. Arich.
Okay, maybe you mean this DICOM hierarchy is not shown. You
Yeah.
can click this button, DICOM hierarchy. If this click and the box is appear. If we disable it, then the box will be hidden.
Okay.
So this is the main control for DICOM hierarchy.
Okay. That is
I
the
hope
answer.
that answered the questions.
Okay, and then we can continue to the second question from Mrs. or Miss Afrah Al-Sadi. What is the reason if it is empty, even if I choose all and click search?
Okay, the reason for empty field is because in your local server is also empty. So you have to upload your own images to populate the server first before searching all kind of images. So in this example, I've previously demonstrated the server has been populated with many images that I manually upload before.
Okay.
I will show you again how to upload example images. We must navigate to the Orteng dashboard first via your browser. We can see here that this is in the localhost position and colon 8042, and we will navigate to this dashboard. And also don't forget the credential is admin. So localhost 8042, username, admin, password, admin. Yeah, this is highly technical for uploading an image to the server, but it also like that in the field. So it is better to coordinate with your local PACS IT team or admin.
Okay. I think
So
that's
if we successfully access this dashboard, you can use this button to upload some images, your own images. Okay. In this example, I have my own DICOM files, so I can directly upload some images, DICOM images, to the server. We can use folder or files. I will use folder in this case. Maybe we will use some phantom for safety. DICOM Avismi Phantom, maybe. Is upload 167, upload. Okay, this is the process of uploading files, new DICOM files into the server. Okay, the file has been uploaded right here, the latest one in the bottom. Gamex ACR Phantom. Can see here. Okay. And we can try again to search the images in the IndoQCT. We also, as always, we use this button to connect to PACS. Log in. Okay. All maybe just to make sure. And then we search. Okay, where's the images? I think this one, Comex ACR Phantom. You can see here that the search feature in IndoQCT is successfully located the newest images that has been uploaded to the server. If we click this and download, the download will process the whole studies in this folder. It is consisted of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 series. Just like that. Okay. We can try download. Yeah, this is downloading files. Okay, we can see here that the file has been downloaded and opened in IndoQCT. This study consists of 5 series. maybe we can see here, series 3. Yeah, the file has been successfully downloaded. Okay, I hope that answer your questions.
Okay, is that enough, Mr. Arich?
Yeah.
Okay, we can continue to the third question from Chantau Bopa. I have problem to search DICOM server. It show association to server rejected, aborted, or never connected. Maybe you can explain about this?
Okay. This is common problem for PAX connection. Please keep in mind that any typo will result in this kind of problem. So you can see the configuration again, and not to be confused with each other. This one and this one. Okay, so the IA title has to be capitalized. The DICOM port is 4242. IP address is 127.0.0.1. Description is you can put it if you can put anything in the description, honestly. And this configuration has to be imported in the configuration section in IndoQCT in DICOM server. And also the DICOM the default configuration for IndoQCT also has to be registered inside the ORTAN, or just copy. You can just copy the JSON file into this directory instead of manually changing this kind of configuration file. It is very confusing for a common user. But please keep in mind this lecture mainly main purpose is to show you that IndoQCT can connect to PAX system. So we don't have to copy file and open with image or folder. We can just download from the server. I hope that suffice for your questions.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Arich, for answering the questions. And then there are also questions from Mr. Suraj Shah. I think the answer from Mr. Khairul Anam is already answered your question. Okay, we can continue to the next question. It is from Miss Nur Ain Rabai. My local host refused to connect. How about it?
Okay, just to make sure your local host is specified for this port. And also don't forget to restart the service, the ORTAN service. Task manager. Yeah, we can navigate to the task manager in your Windows machine and navigate to the latest tab, the service tab. This is the service tab, latest tab. And we can search for ORTAN. This is ORTAN. If you look at this service, it has to be restarted. So restart with this button. Maybe your local host machine refused to connect because the service has not been restarted.
Okay, Mr. Arich, there is one question in related with the local host. It is a question from Kanto Bopa. I have problem with localhost 8042. This site cannot be reached.
Yeah, it's the same reason. I think your machine has not been your your R10 service has not been restarted. It has to be restarted first using this button to allow the new configuration file to be loaded.
Okay. There are also the same question from Miss Afrah Al-Sadi and also Mr. Benis Ahmad. There are no image in my server, and what is the reason?
Yeah, I think I already answered that question. You have to upload your own image first into the server, as I already demonstrated earlier, to populate the server before we search them in IndoQCT.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Arich. The next question is from Mr. Suraj. Can we delete the image from the DICOM series image? How can we make the series image only 2 until 5 images?
Do you mean in the back server or in IndoQCT?
Maybe Mr. Suraj Sah, you can make it clear. Is it from IndoQCT? Yes, it's from IndoQCT, Mr. Arich.
Okay, then we can oh for the PAX connection, for the loading for the PAX connection, it cannot be modified into a custom number of images, just to make sure. So IndoQCT will download all of the files available in the server. I hope that answer your question.
Okay. And if there are any feedback from Mr. Suraj Sah, you can write your feedback in the chat column. We can continue to the next question from Ms. Afrah Al-Sadi, from Mrs. Afrah. Can Fuji PACS deal with mini PACS? Because in our institute, it is prevented from outside network. Some computer can access within the institute. If there are any recommended website that we can get DICOM images, at least to practice on.
Okay, so ideally, fully operated PACS system can only give permission to a certain range of IP address, of course, in the local area connection, in the LAN connection. With such permission, then we can configure our computer to have those IP address, and we can access the PACS system. We have already tried this before with Fuji PACS system, the Synapse one, and IndoQCT can connect to the system and download the images. So for your our institute is prevented from outside network. Yeah, you have to coordinate with IT team, for the PACS IT team, to give you the permission if you want to connect from outside network. But commonly it is commonly prohibited to connect from outside network. You have to be in the same local area network. So for the recommended website that we can get DICOM images, there are many DICOM samples. I think from USA. I think National Institute of Health in the USA provided many DICOM samples, either from phantom and from patient images that has been fully anonymized to do some practice on your own. Maybe I will also try to search those images. And yeah, there are many data sets right here. You can search on your own to find sample images. Browse. Yeah, you can see here that there are many images to be downloaded. You can find as you need. I hope that answered the question about finding such an image file. Okay. Maybe next questions.
Okay, Mr. Arich, we move to the YouTube chat column. There is a question from Mr. Sauka. The attendance form will be sent by the committee in the chat column, and then there is a question also with the answer. Maybe Mr. Arich, you can give your comments. When I try to download from Ortan, the file doesn't download and the notified is no DICOM files in this directory. The question is from physics QIA, and then how to fix it. And then he also answered, I have restart my PC and it is solved. Can you give a comment, Mr. Arich, about this case?
Yeah. First, we need to be careful for registering the both configuration. Yeah, it is a common problem. Just to please keep in mind that any typo will be resulting in an error. Also, the permission, especially with with a connection other than local host. Maybe the Ortang can be installed in other PC, and then we have to open our permission in the Windows, and the firewall will also have to be open. Yeah, that kind of configuration is I understand it is very tedious, but once we get through all of this configuration, we can easily access a very in a very convenient way. And I think it depends also, yeah. In our environment, in our university, in our lab, we don't have a commercial Ortang system. So we have to save our DICOM files, many DICOM files in our hard drive, local hard drive, and open as usual images via this button, open images, open folder, or add DICOM. So this is the standard open procedure in our environment, our research environment. But if we actually have actual Ortang system, we can use download from the packs. It is very convenient to organize many images from many patients, from many examinations at once. Okay, any questions?
Okay, thank you for the explanation, Mr. Arich. This is the question from Miss Nur Ain. Do I need to restart every time open the OR10?
No, once you imported the modified JSON configuration, you have to restart once.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's clear enough, the answer of the question from all the participants. If you still have any questions or comments, maybe you can write down in the chat column in the Zoom, or you can, if you join in the YouTube, you can write your comment or questions in the chat column over there. So I would like also to remind you, don't forget to fill in the attendance link. The link is already shared by the committee in the chat column. Okay, we still have plenty of time. It is around 20 minutes. 20 minutes left. We can still have a discussion with Mr. Arich here, both of about the theoretical or the practical, how to connect the IndoQCT with PACS. Actually, it is very exciting topics today. Okay, for all the participants, if you still have any queries, you can write down, or if you want to ask directly to Mr. Arich, you can raise your hand.
Yeah, if you have any questions or some problem to access ORTAN or connect IndoQCT, or just some questions to configure IndoQCT with PACS, you can discuss with us, of course, also with Dr. Anam, of course. We will, it's our pleasure to answer such questions. Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah. Maybe for waiting the participants to give a question, I have something to ask for Mr. Arich maybe.
Okay.
Okay, about what the works you have to do, what is the challenge that still exists and you still work on it until now?
About this PACS system.
Yes.
Yeah, I think honestly, it's a huge leap for our work to integrate this PACS system, because we personally do not have a fully operated PACS system in our department. So we have to test the connection in a certain hospital in East Java. We did a 3-day trial to connect to the PACS system, but thankfully the IndoQCT has been successfully connected to PACS. So yeah, it is a very tedious work to connect to the PACS, but once we get through and successfully connected to PACS, it is very convenient just to download the images. I think it will help many people in the field, especially in the hospital and radiological facility. Thank you.
Okay, I think that's a very helpful equipment for the practitioners in the hospital. There is a question, Mr. Arich, from Mrs. Nurain. I still have a problem access ORTAN. I can open yesterday, but not today. How about it?
Do you mean the dashboard or thing with your browser or IndoQCT? Maybe you can share your screen.
In the browser, Mr. Arich.
Oh, in the browser. Yeah, it maybe you can share your screen first.
Okay, maybe Mrs. Nurain, would you mind to share your screen maybe so Mr. Arich can explain it so we can solve your problem regarding to your access to ORTAN. Hello, Mrs. Nurain, can you join us?
Yeah. Usually this kind of trouble happens because the modified JSON configuration is not correctly loaded into the orthen configuration.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, she
Oh,
can
okay.
share because she used different PC to
Different.
access the authent. Maybe
Yeah.
you can explain the common problem about it or the common reason.
Yeah. As earlier discussed, so it is common problem to have this kind of error. You have to make sure to correctly load the JSON configuration file into the orthen directory and replace the original one. And after that, you have to reset the orthen service.
Okay.
And in your browser, you have to uh, input the correct credential as I discussed before. So for the address is localhost. The user is admin and password is admin.
Okay. You can take a note about the local host user and the password that has been sent by Mr. Arich in the chat column. There is a feedback.
Oh yeah, it's unable to restart. Yeah. Then you have to manually start it. Yeah, I think I also have the same problem in the past. Maybe I can share my screen once again. Okay. This, if you see the state is not running, the orthen service, maybe just like this, you can manually start the service. Start the service to manually start the orthen service. Yeah, we can see here that it is already run in the background. And then maybe I will show you if the service is not started first. If we access the local host, the local host is refused to connect. This means the service is not run in the background. We have to manually start the service. Start. It has to be in the running state. And then we can access the dashboard like this. Yeah, I think I have a similar problem in the past. Maybe your computer is not letting the orthen service run in the background. Maybe you can use another PC, maybe, or discuss with your IT, your PACS IT team. Okay, Miss Anora, I think I see your trouble here to unable to open IndoQCT. I think the local has to be standardized in international local. So in your local is configured in Arabic letter. So IndoQCT cannot recognize that locals. We are sorry to have this kind of problem here.
Is there any addition, Mr. Arich?
No, I think it is enough from me.
Okay, there is a comment in the YouTube from Physics QIA. One of participants cannot access localhost, but when I check in the task manager, the ORTAN is stopped. So the user should ensure the ORTAN in the task manager is running, just like Mr. Arich explained before.
Yeah.
Okay. We still have 10 minutes for this discussion session. So for all the participants who still have any problems regarding to connecting the PACS into the IndoQCT, you can ask the question in the chat, or maybe someone want to ask directly to Mr. Arich. You can raise your hand and you can ask directly by turning on your camera and microphone. Okay, the next question, Mr. Arich, could you please put the link of the YouTube channel here? Of course, the committee will share the YouTube link, or you can access in the channel of Fisika Undip. Or maybe I will help to write down. This is the channel, the YouTube channel. Or the committee will help to send the link of this morning session.
Yeah. Also, please keep in mind that each session recording has been stored in the Google Drive folder sent to you by email.
Okay, so you can access both of the recording in the YouTube channel of Physics Department Diponegoro University, or you can access it also in the drive that will be sent by the committee into your email. So any other feedback from the participants? Or it is already clear enough, the explanation from Mr. Arich. It is very clear, the technical, how to connect, and then how to face the problem regarding the local house, and many others. Okay, I would like to check in the YouTube. Okay. There is no more questions in the YouTube. Okay. There are no more questions. Maybe Mr. Arich, you can give the closing notes maybe for the participants who use or how or to connect this text into the IndoQCT. You have a closing statement maybe?
Okay, thank you very much for everyone to attend this session with this maybe not so much scientifically impactful, but very helpful in getting the DICOM images. It is it is very highly technical though. So thank you so much for attending this session.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Arich, for a well-explained information about the PACS and the connection with the IndoQCT. And ladies and gentlemen, if you still have any queries, you can ask to Mr. Arich in the second session by the chat column, or you can reach him by the email. And then for today's, we will still have a second session this afternoon, exactly at 1 p.m. with Dr. Panji Triadiaksa. It is very interesting topic too. We will talk about the city number, about the consistency, uniformity, homogeneity, linearity, and its measurements. Of course, we will have a short break right now until 1 p.m. in Jakarta time or in GMT at 6. So let's take a short break and see you in this afternoon. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take a short break for now.
See you again in this afternoon.
Okay. See you again, everyone.